Hello, welcome everyone to my first video ever. So, I've played a lot of Undecember in the last 2 weeks. In fact, maybe I've played a little bit too much. And it was quite difficult in the beginning to figure everything out, how everything works, and I think I have quite some tips for you. So let's jump straight in. So probably you've finished Act 10 and are brought to Saluto, which is the endgame main city. And you probably don't have a 6 link yet, so what I would recommend you to do, you go to the ore shop, which is this icon here. I think you can find it in every city, and you will get a lot of stones for free during the login event, I think. So if we can check, I right now have 50,000 gemstones. And I would only recommend you to buy the Rune Birth Essence for quite, it's very cheap actually for what it does. So I would just buy everything you can, and to make it the most efficient, you just buy any white rune and you try to get as many links as you can, of course. If you hit a 6 link, that's pretty good, you can save it for later, but the most important part is if you try to link a skill, the bar here will fill at first. It will go up to 1500, I think, and if you reach the maximum, you will get a free 6 link. So if the bar is full, just equip your main skill, and then it's gonna be a 6 link for sure. And what I've done on the way to get 1500 tries, just set your like your enchanter, I think, to auto, and it stops when the link has 5 or more, because you can later sell 5 links, it doesn't matter which level it is, to the vendor, and he gives you currency to make the links on your skills white. So, and don't roll over a 5 link, because you will need it later. You just set it to 5 links. You also can do the maximum amount you have and go to the highest speed and just let it roll. If you want to be very efficient, you can also set it to stop at 4 links, because you can sell 4 linked runes to the, or not sell, but disenchant them and get 5 Rune Birth Essence back. But yeah, I just kept it at 5 because 4 links are quite common and I didn't want to stop every time and buy a new one. But for the sake of this video I can show you. If you go there and disassemble the skill, it will guarantee 5 link rune essence or Rune Birth Essence to us. Now we have 5 more tries. I guess at the beginning it's quite good to do it, but yeah, I don't really bother. I just set it to 5. So as you can see, I've done this a little bit. I've got some 5-link runes. And I can show you what you can get from them. You just go to the disassemble. And you put them in. The 5-link rune will give you for sure one of these Kendo essences. If you put 3 together of them, you can get these essences, which by chance make one of your colors white and enhance the next rune, which is here with 1 level. You can see it's +1. If I move it away, it's 1 less. So in the late game, that's a way to make your link runes stronger. I will sell them. Yes. Okay, so I've got 3 of them. If there's a plus sign, you can combine things. For example, also the scrolls. If you don't have any, check if you have these scraps or these pieces. If there's a plus sign, you can combine things. So now I have a pretty good essence, which I can later put onto my skill, so maybe I get a little bit stronger. The next tip I have for you is just a very quick one, maybe for convenience. If you didn't know, you could click on your HP and mana bar to show your actual amount of HP and mana. Also, what I would recommend is while you're leveling, you can go to the settings, to accessibility, and you can exclude items from your auto pickup. So every time you come to a new city, you can exclude the lower potions from your auto pickup, so your bag doesn't fill up that quickly. And even though you can craft them up, pots are very cheap, so yeah, I wouldn't really bother to pick up every pot and craft it up. It's not worth it. So the way to get better items or to progress in the end game is to build up your chaos dungeon. What you want to do is build up the tiers so you get better rewards and more XP and can drop higher tier items. It gets harder and harder and takes longer, more XP every level you go up. But what I found is yellow cards will always give you 110% if it's at least 2 tiers below the tier you're actually at. So my level is 14. If I scroll down, I'm at tier 8, but tier 6 yellow cards still give me 110% XP. Blue cards not so much, and white cards I wouldn't even run them. If you go to blue card, tier 5 cards, you can already see that the XP for the statue I get is extremely low compared to the tier 6 card. So 2 tiers lower is okay, I wouldn't go anywhere below that. If you're running out of yellow maps or you have many blue cards, you can go to the alchemy desk and synthesize your chaos cards. You can put 3 blue or 3 white cards in and you get 1 level above, so 3 white's gonna go to blue, 3 blue cards, it's gonna go to yellow. And the XP you get from a yellow card is, I would say, double the amount of a blue card. So if you have a lot of blue cards, just upgrade them and yeah, you will gain levels faster. Also, what I've seen a lot of people do, or the mistake, if you're not level 10 yet on your Chaos Dungeon, you cannot enhance the maps. So this button here will be closed for you, but later you can identify maps and enhance them even more. So they will gain monster level, so that you can find higher tier items, which is important, because the higher the tier of the item, the higher the base stats of that item will be. Also, the item level of the items that drop in a enhanced map will be higher, because the monster level is higher. And later, what you wanna do, if you want the best base items, well, you actually had to grind all the way to get tier 29 items, but I don't think the jump is that high. The most important thing is here at tier 7 maybe. If you enhance them, you can get item level 90 and above, and that actually is for now the highest item level you will need. I can show you an example for an item level 90 and 89 difference. If you're gonna enchant it, you can always check the chance of anything hitting here. So let's see. Some things you can only get with a certain item level. If we go to critical rate, you can see it's not able to get the tier 10 roll, but if I go back to the item level 90, where was it? The critical damage, critical rate. So you can see it's able to get tier 10 rolls, while the item level 89 couldn't do that. For the critical rate at least. So some are able to get it, but some are not. Also, what a lot of people don't know or what to do with it is the Chaos Compendium. Basically it adds a little bit of percentage of drops to your maps, but I found it quite difficult to choose which one I wanna upgrade, because the resources is quite limited at the beginning. But what I found, which is pretty cool, if you upgrade any, it doesn't matter which row you upgrade, there's also a level 1 effect for the god himself, so it doesn't matter which one you upgrade, you will have the 5% rune growth material drop chance on every map, which is the Afro's map, and it doesn't matter which one it is. So I would just go to every row here and upgrade any one, just one level, and you will get the 5% rune growth material on every map. And that's pretty big in my opinion. Many people don't know this. Yeah, you can see it here. Doesn't matter which map I put in, it's always gonna have the plus 5% rune growth material chance. Also, what I would recommend you doing from day one when you arrive at Saludo. You can go down here to the general shop, and I would recommend you to buy the darkness energy every day, because that's the material you need to upgrade your maps and give them more rewards and higher item level drops. Also, what you could do is make a second character, because the limit is for characters only. If you have the time and the fun, you could get another character and get more of that. But yeah, I haven't done it yet. Also, if you wanna use, you need to be level 10 first in the Chaos Dungeon before you can open this button here. Then you have to identify your maps, otherwise it doesn't let you do it. So then you could put in the maximum amount just by right clicking to get the highest item level bonus. But if you want to be efficient, always only add as many darkness energy as high as the tier of your card is. Then it will always go to level 4 with the minimum amount of darkness energy. If I put in like a tier 6 card, I only need to add 6 darkness energy to get it to level 4. And also it's a big difference with every tier of card how many darkness energy you need to get it to maximum. So 13 is for level 6. Actually I can try, you can also feed other cards into it, which I wouldn't recommend because it's very little bonus. I could see if 13 also lets it go to tier 6, no. So the higher your card, the more energy you need. But 20 is a lot because that's already 10% of your daily limit. I would only do the limited amount, like the tier that you're at, and you put that many in. So it's very efficient use of the darkness energy. To get an item level 90 gear, you have to have the tier 7 open, so you have to be at least, I think, level 12 or 13, probably 13. So then you can max out the level 7 card, which will put the monster level at 89, and then if you slay blue or yellow monsters, or the boss even, the item level which drops can be 90 or above. So if you really want an item that you wanna roll and have the best chances to get a high roll, you can farm them after you hit tier 7 and level 13. Also, what I've done, because some people already know this, that you need item level 90 on your items. If you find anything and you don't really need it because it's not something you wanna have, you can put it on the auction house and people will actually buy it because they can't get it yet or don't find them yet. And if it's item level 90, it's you can sell it for a lot of rubies at the beginning, I think. So these are still some items I haven't received yet because they set the timer to receive things to 2 days. So that together is like 150, maybe 200 rubies just for some basic gear. Also, what I maybe forgot, you can run your maps unidentified and we will still get the reward, even though it's unidentified. So don't waste your identification scrolls, because you will need them later to actually enhance your maps. Otherwise, it cannot be enhanced. Okay, guys. Thank you for watching my first video. If you have any questions, you can put them down below in the YouTube comments, or you can find me on the European server. The clan name is Deutsch and my character name is Carrie. So yeah, if you have any questions, hit me up and I can see if I can help you. Thank you for watching.